Hello everyone and welcome back to Big Breakfast Gaming. My name is Mike and you are joining me for a video that is nothing to do with gaming today. I'm going to be working on my garden. It's a bit of a state, there's no lying. I have to be honest, it's really pretty poor. I'm going to show you around in a second, but basically it's been a bit of time that we've been in this house. It's been a good, I'd say 10 years now. This garden has never been utilised properly. It's been pretty badly maintained. We did have a few bits of work done at one point. We had a asbestos shed which we removed, and we had a patio put in at another point. We also had grass laid down. Unfortunately, those were not very well done. The removal of the shed at the back was not actually too bad, but the patio itself was pretty poorly done, unfortunately, and it doesn't drain very well. And the grass, oh, you're going to see what the grass looks like. We asked for premium grass to be put in, that's what they promised us, and unfortunately it looks as though they went and got some turf from some field somewhere, which was full of weeds, and they've been growing through really quite badly. You'll see in the mow. We have just not been able to keep up with the weed growth. Right now we're not too sure what we're going to do. We might keep the grass, we might decide to put in some fake grass, but weather's pretty good, so we are gonna get to work on it today. I have already done a little bit and I will show you that. It's taken 2 days for me to do the part that I've done. It's 2 days over a longer period of time because there's been some pretty bad weather. It's summertime, but it's been raining quite a lot over the last couple of weeks, so it's been difficult to get out and do anything, but we're out here now, the weather's good, and I'm going to continue on. So this is pretty much day 3, and I think what we're going to do today is just some clear out stuff and prepping, really. I've got a few bits and pieces, few bits of materials, some bricks, topsoil and slab layer, which is like a dry pour cement. But I'm going to show you around the garden. You can see just the state of it now, and over the time that it takes us to get it done, you'll see what it ends up looking like. I am doing this alone. I've got no help with this one. Don't have any friends, none at all. That's a joke. I do have one friend, and one day he'll actually call me back. But anyway, we're going to get on with it. I'll show you the garden how it is, and we'll go from there. Okay, here you go. Welcome to my garden. This is the back end of it as it is at the moment. You can see it's quite overgrown. There's a lot of brambles and things, and well, I don't really know the name of all these bits and pieces, but there's a lot of them. There's also a concrete base that was there from the shed before. We're going to look at getting rid of that and possibly putting in a larger base, and on this side here there'll be a shed that also gives access to the back gate. Got to say, this fence and gate, this was put in by my neighbour. Very good, generous bloke. He's helped us out. This fence was non-existent. There was nothing here. It had all fallen down from way before we came, so he very nicely put this up for us, and he cleared away a lot of the brambles. I mean, this was overgrown. There was up to about this height here. It was just overgrown, coming all the way out, and it came out pretty much all the way to about this location, about this post here, and all the way over onto this side. The whole area was inaccessible, had to be completely cut away, which he did all of that for us, so great big thanks to him. But you can see, just walking backwards, that it's still quite overgrown. This is all the overgrowth that has come back over the last, month or so. So that's all going to need to be re-cleared out. Got some nice flowers growing here on this side, but still all got to go. And the vines are creeping all the way back down this way, so we are going to have to clear them all out, and pretty quickly. This is some of the remnants of the fences that were there before, which we're going to get rid of slowly, and quite a lot of big plants and weeds coming through everywhere. Yesterday I was able to pull this apart. This was one of the climbing toys the kids had in the garden. So we pulled it apart. We're going to be getting rid of it, and we will be replacing it with something at some point. But this is what the rest of my garden looks like. It's pretty bad. All needs clearing out. I mean, a lot of this stuff, all of these pots that are over here, these were all way over there at the back of the garden underneath all of the bushes, and we've moved them all over here, or at least everything we can find, and we're going to be getting rid of them. I've already bagged quite a lot of bits and pieces away. We're slowly moving them to the front. My wife is helping a lot with that. She's not home today, so I am going to be doing this a lot on my own. You see there's a lot of mud here that has been dug out, and I've put it over the grass because I'm not too concerned. We're going to be doing something with the grass. We're going to be either replacing it, or we're going to be putting in some fake grass. But I'll show you the bit I've already done. That's it right there. There you are. So I did that area, this whole area here. This all used to look like that. So we've cut out all of it, leveled it a little bit better, and decided on a brick, not necessarily a path, but a border. It's possible that it can be walked on, and it's put into place using slab. I think it's called slab layer. It's this stuff by Blue Circle. Right. And it seems to be working fine, mostly. At some parts, like this part here, yesterday it hadn't set very well, and I can feel that it's still not really setting. It's kind of really weak. Yeah, it's falling apart, it's crumbly, but the bit underneath is quite solid. But it seems to be, don't know if you can see that very well on the camera, it seems to be holding very well. Got my string line, making sure I'm getting a straight path all the way down. What's the plan? I mean, I do have a plan for the grass area at the very least to be bordered off. So somewhere down here we're going to have another border coming this way, and there'll be a path going to the back, and there'll be a shed in this area here, which is this shed actually. Going to move it and put it there. We are contemplating getting rid of it potentially and putting in just a storage box at the end of the planting area just here. Over on this side, thinking some sort of area that my wife can use as a bit of a private space where she can sit and read and enjoy herself, and then way over there at the back, going to put a shed of some sort of wooden shed, possibly like the neighbours have got. But just something for more storage at the back, where I'm going to put all of my tools, and was going to say a lawnmower, but we may be getting rid of this lawn, who knows. So yeah, this is what we've done so far, and this is the idea. I put some paving slabs here which are going to have some planters on there. It's going to be 3 square planters which I got inside. I'll show you them when I bring them out at some point. And I've boarded that off with these charcoal coloured bricks, which from B&Q are 53 pence each, I think. It's a pretty decent price. They're quite affordable. And then of course levelled the ground underneath, put down a woven weed membrane. Just about see it popping up there. The camera catches it all right. And then we put these stones in. That's going to weigh it down and help to prevent weeds coming up. And it'll be easy to see any weeds that do pop over the top, and we can pull them out easy. And we put this nice bush here. Put this nice bush. There was a label somewhere around here to tell me what the actual bush was, but I can't find it. Never mind. If anybody knows, there you go. There's a closer view. If anybody knows what this plant is called, let me know. But it's just some sort of bush. I don't know if it's boxwood. I don't think it is because of the colour variation. So the idea is going to have these boxes. They're 1.2 meters by 1.2 meters. Going to have another one here and here. And that's going to be 3 of them, potentially up to 5 of them going all the way up. And then we'll continue this border here. This will continue all the way along, all the way up there, and it will box off the grass area all the way to the other side. Now, I did do one little bit over on this side, but I wasn't happy with it because I filled it in instead of putting it right against the wall. I didn't think it would go right against the wall because of the angle of the fence, but now looking at it, I'm pretty sure it will follow that line quite easily. So I'm going to be removing these bricks, and I've got to break away that concrete, which is going to be a bit of work, but I'm not going to do that now. That's going to be later on down the line. And I will realign those so they go right up to the brick wall, and we'll run all the way along and all the way to the end of the garden on that side. I'm not planning this very well. I am kind of winging it mostly, but we'll see how it gets on. So yeah, this is what I'm going to be doing today. Mostly it's going to be just clear out, getting rid of some of these bits and pieces, chucking them out, and a lot of digging, getting rid of a lot of all of that green over there along the side at least, and at some point we'll be getting rid of all of the stuff at the back as well. So I'm going to be doing as much clearing out as possible today. I don't think I'm going to be laying anything because I don't have everything I need right now. I've only got 1 bag of this slab layer left in my car, so I'm going to need more, and I don't think I'm going up to B&Q today. So I am going to just continue on with digging out the grass and the excess mud and leveling the ground, and possibly begin with laying things down and planting some more bits from tomorrow. So we shall see. Okay, so that's it for this one. Thank you for joining me so you can take a look at my garden. I hope you've got a good idea, a good picture of what it is I'm planning on doing. I don't even know what I'm planning on doing, but join me again for the next one when I will be getting to work and getting on it. Till then, stay safe and happy gardening.